So you see the table. See the table once again. It is the rule of and bitwise and operator. Bitwise and it is. So bitwise means it compares only the bits. Bits stands for binary digits. Okay. So binary digits are there are only two binary digits 0 and 1. So if you are performing any operation using the bitwise and operator, so either your result will be 1 or your result will be 0. So what is the rule of AND operator? The rule of AND operator is it will provide one result. It will provide the result as 1 only when both the operands have the value as 1 and 1. When 1 and 1 both will be there, then only the result will be 1. Otherwise, in every case, if any time it finds 0, then the result will be 0, 0. Have you understood? Now let me tell the example. This is the rule I have told. Now the example. Now you can see the example. What is the example? Suppose if you are comparing two numbers 3 and 4. Suppose you have given on the Python prompt. This is Python prompt. Okay. On Python prompt, if you write 3 and 4. So what will be the result? So to find out result, first you have to find out the binary of 3. What is the binary of 3? Let us find binary of 3. I hope you all know how to calculate binary. If you don't know, kindly see here. Look here. So to find the binary of 3, let us write 3 and divide it by 2. Divide the decimal number 3 by the base of binary number, that is 2. So if you divide any number by 2, then you get the remainder either 1 or 0. Any number, if you divide by 2, you will get the remainder either 1 or 0. So as you see here, if you divide 3 by 2, so what do you get? 2 ones are 2. One time the quotient come 1 and the remainder came, remainder also came 1. 2 ones are 2. So quotient one time it is divided and 2 is coming, so remainder left 1. If you subtract 3 minus 2, the remainder left as 1. Okay. So remainder is 1. Now again 1 is there, so again divide 1 by 2. If you divide 1 by 2, then what will happen? It will not be divided, but you can take it 0 time. If you take 0 time, 2 zeros are 0 and the remainder again left as 1. This 1 will be left as the remainder 1. Okay, so what is the binary of 3? 1 and 1. Means 3 of decimal is equal to 1 of binary. 3 of decimal is equal to 1 of binary. So this is the binary of 3. Now what is the binary of 4? Let us find the binary of 4. So binary of 4 is, kindly listen to me. Don't talk yourself. If you find the binary of 4, so again divide 4 by 2. So 2 2s are 4, remainder left 0. Then again 2 1s are 2, remainder left 0. Then again 2 zeros are 0, remainder left 1. Till last 1 remainder is always left. Remember, because 1 is there and it is not divided by any number, so it will be left as the remainder. So in last 1 came, so if you find the binary came, you have to count from the downside to upside. Okay, so the binary of 4 is 1 0 0. So 4 of decimal will be 1 0 0 of binary. Have you understood? Any problem to anyone? Kindly say. Do you have any problem? Then it is your matter. You can or you don't. Okay. Any problem to any student? Okay. So now you can see we have found the binary. What we have found? Binary of 4 as 100 and the binary of 3 as 11. You can see here. Binary of 3 as 11, binary of 4 as 100. Now let me compare. Now let me compare, okay? Now I'm going to compare. So what is the binary of 3? 1, 1 and binary of 4? 100. Okay. With the help of AND operator, if you compare, so here there is no number. So here you can write 0. The binary of 3, you can write it is the binary of 3, okay? Remember, and this is the binary of 4. So now if you compare, so what do you get? According to the table of AND operator. According to the table of AND operator, if you compare 1 and 0, then you get the result as 0. What do you get? We get the result as 0. Then if you compare 1 and 0, you get the result as 0. Then you compare 1 and 0, again you get the result as 0. So if you compare 3 and 4, the result will be 0. The result will be 0. This is the use of AND operator, bitwise AND operator. Now let me take another number. Then you will see. Let us take another number. Suppose this time we are taking 4 and 5. 4 and 5. This time we are taking 4 and 5. Okay. Now what is the binary of 4? If you write the binary of 4, so binary of 4 will be 100. This is the binary of 4. What is the binary of 5? The binary of 5 is 101. Okay, this is the binary of 5. Now according to AND operator, if you compare, so 1 and 1 provides as 1. Just now I had told the table. If you remember the rules of table, so according to the rules of table, 1 and 1 provides the result as 1. 0 and 0 provides the result as 0. And 0 and 1 also provides the result as 0. That means what result you got? 100. 100 and 100 is the binary of 4. 100 is the binary of 4. So in case of 4 and 5, you will get the result as 4. If you compare 4 and 5 with the help of bitwise AND operator, then we get the result as 4. Let me take one more example. After that, I will proceed. Suppose I am comparing 8 and 9. 8 and 9. Okay. 8 and 9. So let us find the binary of 8. The binary of 8 will be 1000. 1000. This is the binary of 8. And the binary of 9 is 1001. 1001. So this is the binary of 9. Now if you compare according to the bitwise AND operator. So the bitwise AND operator will give 0, 1 and 1 as 1, 0 and 0 will give as 0, 0 and 0 will give as 0, and last 0 and 1 will also give as 0. So what we found? We found as 1 0 0, and you all just have seen that 1 0 0 is the binary of 8. 1 0 0 is the binary of 8. So our result will be 8. The result will be provided by Python as 8. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you all? Any problem? Okay, now let's see for the next OR operator. Now I am going to talk about bitwise OR. Bitwise OR. Its symbol is a straight vertical line. A straight vertical line. Actually, there is a gap. There is a gap in the middle of top vertical line and bottom vertical line. There are two vertical lines, but it is shown as one vertical line. So that is the symbol of OR. So what is the rule of OR operator? Kindly listen here. The rule of OR operator is, suppose if we have X operand, Y operand and the result. Okay. So if we give 1 in X and 1 in Y, then according to the OR operator, the result will be 1. It gives the complementary. It accepts the complementary 1. Means if the 1 is both sides or any one side, then the result will be 1. So 1 and 1 will be result as 1. Now if we give 1 and 0, then also result will be 1. Now if we give 0 and 1, then also result will be 1. Now if we give 0 and 0, then the result will be 0. Result will be 0. So here you can see in OR operator, according to OR bitwise operator, only in one case the result will be 0. Only in one case. That is if both the operands are 0. If both the operands are 0, then only the result will be 0. Otherwise, in either case, the result will be 1. 1 and 1 will be 1. 1 and 0 will be 1. 0 and 1 will also be 1. Only there is one condition where their result can be 0. That is if both the operands are 0. Then only the result will be 0. This is the rule of OR operator, bitwise OR. Remember one thing, we are talking about bitwise OR operator, bitwise operators, not logical. It is bitwise, which compares only the binary digits of the numbers. So now let me just explain one example. Can you see the whiteboard clearly? Any problem? Okay. Now let us take an example of bitwise OR operator. Suppose if we give 5 and 6. Sorry, 5 or 6. 5 or 6. Then what will Python produce the result? So for that what we have to do, we have to find first the binary of 5 and 6. Then only we can tell then only we can forecast what is the result. So let us find the binary. The binary of 5 is 1 0 1. It is the binary of 5 1 0 1 and 1 1 0. This is the binary of 6. Binary of 5 is 1 0 1 and the binary of 6 is 1 1 0. Now if you compare according to the OR operator, remember, because OR operator has the rule that in either case if there is 1, then the result will be 1. So if you can see, if you compare 1 and 1, so what will be the result? Kindly reply. 1 or 1 according to the OR operator. No reply. Okay. 1 or 1 will produce the result as 1. 0 or 1 will also produce the result as 1. 1 or 0 will also produce the result as 1. Okay. Just now I had told according to the table that in OR operator or bitwise operator, only there can be 0 when both the operands are 0. When both the operands are 0, then only the result will be 0. Otherwise, in either case, the result will be 1. So what result we have got? 1 1 1. 1 1 1 is the binary of 7. 1 1 1 is the binary of 7. Now how do we find it? How do we convert binary number into decimal number? It is very easy. We just multiply by the base of binary, that is 2. 2 power 0 first time, then 2 power 1, then 2 power 3, 2 power 3 like this. So how can we find 7? You can see here 1 1 is there na? 1 1 1 is there. So how it will come 7? So you can take 1 as 1 into 2 power 0. 1 into 2 power 0. So 1 into 2 power 0 means 1 into 1. And 1 into 1 comes 1. Then you can take again next digit 1. So 1 into 2 power 1. This time 2 power 1. First time there was 2 power 0. But this time 2 power 1. So 1 into 2 power 1 comes as 1 into 2. Now if you multiply 1 into 2, then the result comes as 2. Then the last digit is 1. Now 1 into 2 power 2. Okay, starting from 2 power 0, then 2 power 1, then 2 power 2. So 1 into 2 power 2, you will find the result as 1 into 4. 2 power 2 comes as 4. So 1 into 4. And 1 into 4 will be written as 4. Okay. Now if you add 1, 2 and 4. So 1, 2 and 4 you will get as 7. Have you got? 1, 2 and 4, the result is 7. This way we convert binary number into decimal number. Okay, by multiplying by the base of binary, that is 2, first digit into 2 power 0. Then second time, second digit into 2 power 1. Then third digit into 2 power 2. Like this it goes. So there comes 1 plus 2 plus 4. If you add 1 plus 2 plus 4, the result will be 7. There is a shortcut method also. I can tell you shortcut method. What is the shortcut method? Okay, what is the shortcut method? Let us see. The shortcut method is, you can first write 1. For the first digit you can write 1. For the second digit you can write 2. For the third digit you can write 4. Okay, starting from 1, always make double. For the first digit 1, then the double of 1 for the second digit, that is 2, then the double of 2 for the third digit, that is 4. Then if other digits are there, then like this it continues. Then 4, then 8, then 16, then 32, then 64, then 128, then 256, then 512, then 1024, then 2048. Like this it continues. And in that, if there is 0, any digit is 0, so that will be removed. The 0 digits will be removed and rest of the digits will be counted, calculated. We'll find the sum of the rest of the digits except 0. So if you count 4 plus 2 plus 1, then you get the result as 7. Now I hope you all have understood. Any problem to any student? Do you have any problem? Okay. So now you can see, if you compare 5 or 6, then the result comes as 1, 1. If you compare, then you get 1. 0, 1 if you compare, then you get 1. Again 1 and 0 if you compare, then also you get 1. It means the result comes as 7. The result will be 7. One more example. Let us take one more example, then we proceed. Okay. Now this time suppose we have 7 and 8. Sorry, 7 or 8. 7 or 8. Then what will be the result? 7 has the binary as 1, 1, 1. This is the binary of 7. The binary of 8 is 1, 0, 0, 0. This is the binary of 8. Now if you compare, so there is no digit in 7 in front of 1. So here we write 0. So according to OR operator, 0 and 1 comes as 1. 1 and 0 comes as 1. 1 and 0 again comes as 1. 1 and 0 again comes as 1. So therefore 1 comes. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. 4 times 1. And 4 times 1 if comes, then it means it is the result of, you can find out, here will be 1, here 2, here 4, here 8. Now if you add 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. So 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. 1, 15. The result comes as 15. It means if you compare 7 or 8, then you get the result as 15. It is a surprise result. No one can think of it, that how 15 came. Many people will think that it has added 7 plus 8, but no. It is not added. It is done according to the comparison of bitwise operator. Okay. Because this theorem, if you think that it has been added, so that theorem becomes fail if you compare other digits. If you compare other digits, so that theorem becomes fail. Okay, that's why we always compare according to the binary. And this is the use of bitwise OR operator. Okay, just 2 minutes more. Next we have bitwise XOR. Bitwise XOR. Okay, XOR. XOR stands for exclusive OR. Its symbol is cap sign. Cap sign. Now what is the rule of this XOR? If we have X, Y, then what will be the result? According to XOR, suppose if you have X as 1, Y as 1, then according to XOR, it will accept only when either the element is 1, means only 1 and 0 is there, then only it will be 1. 0 and 1 or 1 and 0. Otherwise it will give 0. So 1 and 1 it will provide result as 0. 1 and 0 it will provide the result as 1. 0 and 1 it will provide the result as 1. And 0 and 0. 0 or 0 it will provide result as 0. This is the rule of XOR. It will give 1 only when either the case is 1. Means either X is 1 or Y is 1. If it matches, if both are matching, then it will provide the result as 0. If both are matching, means both the binaries are matching, like X is also 1, Y is also 1, then result is 0. And X is also 0, Y is also 0, then the result is 0. So only either case it will provide the result as 1. This is the use of XOR. Now let me tell the example. Suppose if I compare 3 or 4. So the binary of 3 is 1 1. The binary of 3 is 1 1. And the binary of 4 is 1 0 0. Now if you compare regarding to OR, XOR, so let us take here 0. Okay, you can see the picture now. So if you take here 0, then if you compare 1 and 0, then you get the result as 1. According to XOR. 1 and 0 again you get 1. 1 and 0 again you get 1. It means if you compare 3 and 4, 3 XOR 4, then you get the result as 5. So here will be result as 5. Okay. So that's all for today. Let me, yes, any query? Yes. 111 na? Triple one is the binary of 5. Okay, let me check. Yes, sorry, yeah. Triple one, if you take triple one, 1, 2 and 4, yes. It is 7, I'm sorry. Actually 101. If comes 101, then it is the binary of 5. Thank you, Pratishtha. Any other problem to anyone? Any more problem? Okay, let me take the screenshot and then you can leave. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Bye. Any problem if you have, any query you have, you can message me on WhatsApp. Okay? Then I can explain in the next class. Thank you.